Hi everyone, my name is Valeria, I'm an artist, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you some of my experiments with watercolor. I've got a video on my channel, and in this video I told you I have one more painting with watercolor but on wood. As you all know, I love experimenting with watercolor, with media, with all of my materials, so I've tried to paint with watercolor on wood. So, in this video I just want to tell you about the results of my experiments with tools which I put watercolor on a surface. I understand that I love the results of using the palette knife with watercolor. I used one of my favorite Daniel Smith colors, it's Lunar Blue. And I just put it to my wet wooden panel with a palette knife. About the surface. It's covered with acrylic ground, which makes it water resistant. The surface of wooden panel has no similarities with paper. It mostly feels like you paint on plastic. That's why you can see such strong and beautiful granulation effect. It's important not to prevent the paint from spreading over the surface. Don't come to this place again and again. Don't invade here with a brush or a palette knife. You have to let the paint work by itself. Then you'll see the beautiful granulation effect. Of course, you can use not Daniel Smith watercolor only. It might be any other watercolor paint, but it'll be more interesting to use some granulating colors like oxide black, some of Van Gogh dusks or ultramarine deep. They'll make the painting look more vivid and eye-catching. When you use a palette knife for such experiments on paper, please be careful. If you accidentally scratch the paper, it'll be impossible to remove this scratch. And watch over the amount of water on your surface. It doesn't matter what surface exactly you use. A huge amount of water may interfere with your work, so that it'll make your mountains get dissolved, and the whole image will simply float. On the other hand, you have to add sufficient water to reach that very granulation effect. If the water is not enough, you won't get it, even on acrylic covered surface, which is considered quite suitable. In addition to this, your palette knife will scratch the surface. That's why you want to find the balance when applying water with brush to the surface, especially when you're using a palette knife for watercolor in such an extraordinary way. I think for such expressive subject I need to make the earth smoother, and that's why I put some opaque Paul Rubens browns and greens. This painting is available on my Artfinder shop, you can find the link in the description, and it's ready to hang, by the way. And of course you can work on other surfaces. This artwork was made on a watercolor paper, but this paper was also partly covered with acrylic ground. When you're working with watercolor on acrylic covered surface, you can discover the wonderful texture of your painting. This piece is also available on my Artfinder shop. And finally, I covered my painting with a varnish. I hope you loved this video, thank you for watching, follow me here on YouTube and on Instagram, please make sure to visit my Artfinder shop and see you in the next video. Bye!